So yesterday we ended up going through to get a vehicle that was stuck on the interstate. The vehicle that we already picked up couldn't drop it off yesterday due to the shop being closed. So we'll go through and pretty much show you with what we had already picked up, and then we're going to go ahead and get her taken care of and then take her back to Volvo.
I'm gonna jump into Shane's video here for a second and explain what's going on here. The other day, Shane was sent out to go get this purple Volvo he's about to tell you all about, and he didn't record it. He didn't record it because I'll put some pictures up here, but it was kind of a stressful situation. He didn't really want to fool with his camera. It was in the middle of the construction zone. State police was on scene. It was leaning off the shoulder of the roadway. He had to winch it up onto the roadway so he could even get up underneath it. It had absolutely no power to it, so it's kind of a quick, fast go, let's go type of tow. So he didn't record it. Well, he jumps in the truck, he gets the customer, the driver of the truck in the truck, and they get going down the road, and turns out the driver's a subscriber. He watches the channel, and he was actually hoping that my truck came out, but I was busy, so Shane got to go do it. And so they got to talking, and so being that Shane did not record yesterday, he stayed up all night long and thought about this collage, and this is his depiction of what happened yesterday. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Okay, so we just arrived on scene. Got a vehicle that is on the interstate and ended up having a no control on the throttle. So what we're going to go and do is we're going to go and we already got into position up onto the truck. So we're going to go ahead and head on out and then talk to the gyro. Hey man, so my pedals are not responding to the vehicle, so I need to go ahead and get it towed if you can for me. I need to go through, trailer's empty. Thanks. Hey, that's cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and winch you back up onto the road. That way I go through and end up connecting up to you. We got the KSB down there. He's gonna go ahead and block everything. All right, man. Hey, cool. Really appreciate it, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and stay safe, and I'm gonna go ahead and stay back up inside of my truck. So let me know what goes on. Cool. Thanks, dude. Alright, so it's a brand new day. Coming up over, we're gonna do our secondary tow up on this vehicle. No way affiliated to the guys from yesterday that did the tow up on there. So I'm a whole new guy. So we're gonna go ahead and get this truck done up now that Nacarado is open. We're gonna go in and take it up over there. So we're gonna go ahead and get this baby going and try to stay warm. About 50 degrees outside. Hi, so as of yesterday, I ended up going through to get this truck ready. Good old Volvo had left it up on the blocks. Drive shaft still disconnected from yesterday. So ended up going through, taking it out. Always use at least minimal 2 straps. I don't know why, but I think drive shafts, they're usually to be manufactured about $16.75 and 49 cents. Yeah, I don't know why, but anyways, so we're gonna go up over here. Of course, like I said, on this type of truck, our normal Lego hands will not end up working. So what we're gonna end up going through and get is our 3-inch straps, not straps, our 3-inch forks, low profiles that we'll go ahead and get. So a lot of y'all end up thinking I get up underneath this underreach. I do not. I'll go through and kind of show you kind of about where I'm at. End up having somebody like myself, you end up learning over a period of time, go through, get this nice little handy dandy kit, and I'll pretty much tell you a lot of the vehicles that it end up going to. So the one that we're going to use is the 134A coupler. If you end up buying this kit, pretty much every single fitting you've got to go through and end up getting for it. So you go through, run our airline. Quick and easy, air fitting right into it. And then on these trucks right here, you have your condenser side, your high side, 134 alpha. This is of course a little bit bigger fitting, will not allow that to go up on here. But what you do have is your supply side, pretty much this line right here that goes up. Right up there across the firewall is another fitting, same fitting that is right here that we're going to go through and get. It's a nice line. They're pretty much all in the same areas that you'll end up going through to see. Just verify that you're going off of that when you go through and connect it. Give me a little bit of a boost up here because it's about 2 inches too short. All right, so push that on there. Of course, it's holding on. And as you can hear, air is actually going into the system right there. So now that I got air going into the system, I'm gonna go ahead and replace the brakes on this truck. Felt the vehicle move. Let's go ahead and close the door, close the hood. Get as much of this out as I can. Get it, and these ones latch onto it. Hose out the way. Bars up. Truck in position. Now, on these Miller trucks, what I tend to go through and end up looking at is whenever I go through, I want to try to get my center to kind of stay out and get the third stage to go ahead and come all the way in. So that way I can go in and double up onto it. And then I want to make sure that anything that I have to where I'm sitting doubled up right up here. And then I want to make sure anything that I end up having wise does not come past these loops that are right here. That way, just a little bit better safe than sorry to make sure that I have clearance. A lot of drivers, they know where everything ends up being, but again, he's got this nice little fancy bar up on here. I don't want to go through and end up destroying it, let alone my truck. It did rain yesterday, so she's looking for a bath here soon. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the safeties on, and then once I get the safeties on, then I'm also gonna come up over here and grab my light bar and put the light bar on the back of the truck. Two parts that I can go through to normally put the light bar. Depending on how it is, connection points, I'm gonna go through and run it back here, kind of cover up the last lights. A lot of individuals will go up towards the top and then pretty much collect the bars. It just determines where you want it going. So I normally just kind of like lean up against it, go through, grab myself out, and then go down to a point. I'll hold it, keep it pushing down. Then I'll come over on this one, and then I'll loop this around up underneath the rear cross member. Alright, turn my lights on. Went through sync was checked. So again, top, we're right about down here. Normally I'll come in and I'll try to find a connection that I can go through and end up getting wise, or I'll go ahead and loop the top back around and then the bottom. So I went ahead and just brought up and then right back to the handle itself. So I'm gonna go through, get my safeties hooked up, and then verify that I have clearance, pretty much mud flaps, every single thing else. I got the bolt still. Put all my stuff away and go ahead and get on this road. So pretty much shout out to the driver. Driver ended up going through, expecting to get kind of recorded, but yesterday the way the weather was, wasn't able to go through to end up doing it because it was just hit or miss on the rain when we ended up going through to end up doing it. So told him I'll go ahead and get it done up to where he can still be able to see his truck. What I end up going through to do is I normally go over the leaf spring. If anything's been damaged or anything else, then I'll go a little bit further back. My main thing that I end up going through, get as much slack as I can, bring it all the way forward so I can have it adjusted. I make sure that my open loop is facing towards the truck, so that way when this goes and pulls, it's not going against this clevis or anything else, or a quick latch. That it's actually going through the meaty part of the hook itself. I'll go through to the other side. We're kind of ground level. I'll go through and set this truck back around. So I'm about 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches off the ground. There's a block of wood that you'll be able to end up seeing. And then same thing with the tire itself. I want to make sure that I still have enough clearance to end up having it to where, one, if you did have a high top that was on there, then I wouldn't have to worry so much about clearance and things. But overall, I got one more safety to end up going through to do. I'll get that safety done up, and then just go ahead and roll on out.